Hello friends, today I have a wonderful technique, crochet technique that I want to show you. This is about joining crochet, joining granny square together continuously without breaking the yarn until all the squares are completed. The diagram is my guide on to finishing or joining the squares together. So it indicates you start on this side of the square. So work on this square, this side, doing a double crochet border, and after this is done, ends with 2 double crochet at the corner, and then goes to the next square, finishing it and joining it to the purple, and then finish this and until there, and then join the pink to the yellow, and all the way through the same technique is done. So let me begin by starting on the side. I chose a white yarn to finish the border and join the granny square together. So here's I join, pull a big loop and pull the tail of the yarn, and then do 2 double crochet on this corner, on the starting corner. So that's 1, 2, and that counts as a double crochet. So another double crochet. So 2 double crochets done on the corner, and I will make double crochet on the next stitch, which is that one. And as I do that, I also hide the tail, the beginning tail, so that I don't have to do it later. So double crochet on the next stitch all the way to this corner. So we're working from corner to corner. So do that. I can work faster without talking. Somehow I cannot talk and work at the same time. If I talk, I somehow have to slow down my work. My brain is just not wired to work and talk at the same time. So now we reach the corner, and we will make 2 double crochet there before we turn to connect the yellow to the purple. So 2 double crochet, let me see if what I said was right. Starting yarn, starting work right here. Oh, we're not ready to join yet. I still have to finish this corner. So 2 sides of the first square is finished. So we'll turn a corner here, so we have to make chain two corner stitches, and then 2 double crochet on the other side of the square also, so that you got 2 double crochet here on this side, 2 double crochet going that side. So see, I can work much faster if I don't talk. And 2 double crochet on this corner. Now that's the end. We're gonna turn and join the purple into the yellow. So we do that by grabbing this work and getting a hold of the yellow. And make sure that the wrong side face together, or the right side faces outward. So at this point, I'm gonna double crochet on the yellow like that. And then slip a stitch, go back to the purple and do a slip stitch on the white border of the purple. The first stitch is that one that's on top of the first double crochet. Make a slip stitch there like that and tighten it up, and then do another corner double crochet on the yellow, and then slip a stitch on the purple on the next stitch of the purple granny square. Always tighten up, then double crochet on the next stitch of the yellow. And let's see what we've done here. You see that the two corner double crochet matches together and they're hooked together, so they match. So now all we have to do is single crochet after the double crochet on the next stitch, and double crochet on the yellow, slip stitch on the purple, the border, double crochet on the yellow, slip stitch on the next stitch of the purple, tighten up, Here we are at the corner of the yellow, so we're gonna do the 2 double crochet on this corner of the yellow, and just repeat the same process, which is the next, after the double crochet is a slip stitch on the next stitch, and the last double crochet on this side of the yellow, and slip stitch on the next stitch of the purple border, and let's check the work direction to make sure that we're on the right track. And so here we go, so we are, then the arrow points that way, so we're gonna continue working on this side of the yellow. So we need a chain 2 on the yellow, but since we are joining 2 squares together, we already made 1 slip stitch, so instead of the chain stitch, the slip stitch replaces that process. So we're gonna do another slip stitch here that counts as the corner loop, and after that we do the double crochet, the 2 double crochet on this to go start this side. So 1, 2. Then we're just finishing, at this point we're just finishing this side without connecting, so we just do it as quickly as we can. It's sleeping. And so we are at the corner. We're gonna do 2 double crochet on this corner before we turn and start joining the pink to the yellow. So there's the 2 double crochet for this side. And so we're gonna, the next step is to join this to this. But the process on doing this is the same process that we did here. So all we have to do is look back at what we did in joining this yellow and purple together. And it's the same technique that we're gonna do here. But for now, let me do this one more square. I'm gonna turn the work around. Because we are going this way now, I'm gonna turn it completely around. Okay, so we are here now and we're going that way. So double crochet. Okay, that's the first one. We're making the 2 double crochet on the corner of the pink and slip stitch on the first stitch of the yellow, of the border on the yellow. So let's see, I don't want to go in there, it's kind of tripping off. Okay, there you go. And then the second double crochet there. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And then slip stitch on, sorry, slip stitch on the next stitch here, and then double crochet on the next stitch on the pink. Okay, let's stop here a minute and see what we've done. So now I finished the 2 double crochet on this corner, and we need to go this way. So the corner requires chain 2, but since we are joining corners, we're gonna make 2 slip stitches after the last double crochet on the corner. So 2 slip stitches on the next stitches, and it should be here. You just have to insert the hook wherever a hole, there is a space or a hole, but make sure to catch more than 1 strand of yarn in order to make the work stronger. So we will just hook it onto the hole here, the big space. The big corner space. There you go. Okay, so then we will do 2 double crochet on the pink. But we are not going to make we are not going to connect, so we are not going to make a slip stitch on the purple because we are not connecting the pink to the purple. It will be connected to the blue, so we are just going to finish this side just like we did on the starting on here. So just finish this side. So another double crochet on the corner, and then double crochet again on the next stitch. Keep slipping. And then 2 double crochet on the corner of the pink before we turn. Before we turn and connect the blue to the pink. So here we go. So this will be connected here like we did before. Let me turn the work. So we connect this blue to the pink. By making a double crochet on the blue and then single crochet on the white border of the pink on the next stitch. Okay. The yarn is thick, it's hard to get it through there, but it will. Just more tag is needed. Okay, so that's the first one. Another one, another double crochet, and then a slip stitch on the next stitch. Slip stitch on the next stitch. So here we are. Let's look at what we're doing now. So notice that we are already going to connect 4 squares together. So here we go. It's the same technique. So 2 double crochet on the corner of the blue and slip stitch on the next stitch, which is here. Double crochet on the corner of the blue and a slip stitch on the next stitch, which is right there. And this is since this is a corner, we're gonna make another slip stitch on the, well, just put it on the space. So this is the second slip stitch. Let's see, I need to get this slip stitch through here. Okay, then double crochet on the blue. There you go. And then slip stitch on the purple side on the first stitch. And double crochet on the blue. Next stitch, slip stitch on next stitch. Okay, so we ended up doing the second double crochet on the blue. So let's look at the work, and that's how it looks. We have connected all the squares together, and if we are pretending that this is a whole quilt, because several squares can be connected all together, it doesn't matter how many, following the same the diagram, and you will end up like this. And then after you have connected the interior sides, then the last step is to finish the border all around the edges of the whole project. So all you have to do from here is to do this. So we need, as before, chain 2 is required before we can move on to the other side. So we're not connecting into any square, so we'll not do a slip stitch. There's nothing to put the slip stitch in, so we'll make chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 double crochet on the blue, and hide this tail as we work over these double crochets. So just do double crochet on each double crochet. So just tag a little bit on the tail so that it remains hidden. If it's loose, it might peek out between the stitches. So tag on it before you crochet over it. And 2 double crochet on the corner. Chain 2, 1, 2. Double crochet on the next stitch. Keep hiding the tail. Two double crochet here on this corner. And chain 2, 1, 2, and connect it in the middle, in the seam of the, in between the two borders. So it's right there. Make a double crochet. At this point we can clip this tail. So that way it doesn't get in the way anymore. So that's chain 2 and then single crochet. Then we're going to do a chain 2 because this is the corner of the pink. So do chain 2 also here, 1, 2, before we do the double crochet on the pink. And we're just repeating the same thing that we did here on the blue. Then 2 double crochet on the corner of the pink, chain 2, 1, 2. So we are repeating something that we already done here on the blue. So I'm gonna stop the video at this point because all you have to do is go back to the blue and you're doing the same technique that we did up to here. Thank you for watching.